Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy back again with another Android emulator update video. And today we are checking out the brand new EDEN Emulator 0.2.0 update on Android. And this update is actually huge because it brings better Snapdragon optimization, better QCOM compatibility, new firmware support, performance improvements, bug fixes, and a lot more. So in today's video, I will show you all the new changes, best settings, and also how to fully set up the emulator on Android. So make sure to watch till the end. So first, talking about the new changes in EDEN 0.2.0, the emulator now comes with a brand new first anniversary icon, which looks really clean and modern. Firmware 22.0 compatibility has finally been added, which means newer Nintendo Switch games and updates can now work properly on the emulator. They also removed the separate logging thread, and now all logging is done in place, which helps make the emulator cleaner and more optimized internally. Stubbed Get Friend List for Viewer V2 was added, and now QLaunch will no longer crash when viewing friends, which is a very important fix for users using Nintendo Switch UI. There are also various backend changes to make the finalized assembly of the binary cleaner and reduce unnecessary indirection. The developers also introduced new C++ structuring guidelines to improve compilation and organization of the emulator code. This does not affect the code generated by JIT nor or the games themselves, but it improves the emulator structure and stability overall. Tomodachi Life boot issues are now fixed, and QLauncher crashing when opened twice has also been fixed in this update. One of the biggest additions is the new built-in auto-updater, which means updating the emulator will now become much easier directly from inside the app. A common global random number generator was added, and shared memory crashes were fixed too. Firmware constants were updated to 22.0, and Atmosphere was updated to version 1.10.2. TLS fetching performance on thread data was also improved, which helps improve responsiveness and performance. Now coming to Android improvements, EDEN 0.2.0 now has much better QCOM and Snapdragon compatibility and performance, which is amazing for Snapdragon users. Another huge feature is the new Vulkan worker control option on Android, where you can now manually control Vulkan workers from 4 to 8, depending on your device performance. Legacy Rescale Pass can now also be enabled on Android, and this fixes games like Luigi's Mansion 3 and some other rendering issues. Overall, this update mainly focuses on better stability, better compatibility, and smoother performance on Android devices. Now, let's set up the emulator. First, open the new EDEN 0.2.0 update and allow the notification permission. After that, you have to add your keys, firmware, and also the folder where all your game files are located. I will provide the setup files in my Telegram, and for the games, I use my own personal copies. Once the setup is completed, click on Started. Now click on Settings and go to GPU Driver Manager. If you have a Snapdragon device, click on Fetch, and the emulator will show you the recommended driver automatically. Otherwise, you can also select your own custom driver manually. After that, go back to Settings and first open System Settings. Set Limit Speed Percentage to 400%. Then scroll down and turn on Synchronize Core Speed. You can also use custom CPU ticks, but if any game crashes or freezes, then turn that option off. Now, open Graphics Settings. If you have a low-end or mid-range device, you can lower the resolution for better FPS and performance. Set VSync mode to Mailbox. Then scroll down and set VRAM usage mode to Aggressive. After that, scroll to the bottom and set Orientation to Landscape and Aspect Ratio to fill the screen for the best full-screen experience. Now go back and open App Settings, then enable QLaunch. Once enabled, go back and now you will see the QLaunch button. Click on it, and the Nintendo Switch launcher will open. From there, you can select any game and start playing directly from the Switch UI interface, which looks really amazing on Android. And yeah, that's basically it for the brand new EDEN 0.2.0 update and setup tutorial. This update is definitely one of the biggest EDEN updates so far, especially for Snapdragon users, because performance and compatibility have improved a lot. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Android emulator videos, PC games on Android, Switch emulator updates, and gameplay tests. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.